Welcome back to another episode of the Gamblers Grind Podcast. It's your boy Make-A-Wish here, and we're about to get ready for the Monday Night Football action. All right, who? Okay, tonight who's playing? Who's playing tonight? Who's playing tonight? San Francisco 49ers are hosting the Jets. The Aaron Rodgers-led Jets. Oh man, this has been a long thing waiting for a long time coming for the Jets fans, okay? So before we get into that, though, let me just quick drop the information. I apologize for not getting you guys those games information for yesterday's plays. But I had my son's birthday party weekend to take care of. And also, I need the right information to research it, and I wanted to get in. So I didn't want to feel like giving information out half-assedly. Because we're trying to make some good decisions here, right? I mean, my parlays that I've been making, which I don't, again, advise betting during these first two games too much because we're losing information that we're using outdated information to hopefully make some better predictions. And we don't want to do that too much. We want to see what's going on right now because there are things happening that may be upsetting or unexpected, like those Bengals taking a loss from the Patriots. Didn't see that shit coming. All right, no one did. But now, like I said, one thing I'm going to say though that you can expect to see religiously each week: Monday night football, Thursday night football, and the Sunday night football games. I'm going to try and make sure I get all three of those regardless of anything else happening. Single games are easy to do. I could do some proper information and research and picks, all that good stuff to get out information for you guys. The big slate games, we'll see what happens. We'll see how I'm going to handle that because I'm not quite there with what I'm doing for the proper picks. Like, we all have the same tools to some degree, but I have something more detailed I'm working on. And when I get that squared away, Chef Make-A-Wish in the house, all right? So, all that being said, like I said, tonight, 49ers, one of the number teams, right? 49ers and the Jets. All right, so before we get too heavy into this, let me just say that I want to be careful with what I'm going to do here because this is still week one. And this game here should be like a better version of what we expected from the Cowboys and the Browns yesterday, defensively and offensively. All right. I mean, I didn't expect anything from the Browns offensively because my man's washed up over there. Looking at you, Sean Watson, whatever his name is. Yeah, you need to hang the guy out. Let him go. But because these two are two defensive powerhouse teams right now going on tonight. San Fran was number 2, number 3 in the league last year, and they kept a lot of the same people intact. And I'll get to that in a second. In New York, that was the biggest thing that kept them alive all season was the defense, because offensively they were trash. And this year we're expecting them to be a lot better. And when I say we, I mean the whole world. Because Aaron Rodgers is here to do that thing, you know what I'm saying? If Aaron Rodgers here, you know what? I'm sorry, I gotta change this. This is really bothering me. Because I keep looking odd, like I'm lazy-eyed over there or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It could be having that look there, all right? So, that being said, this here, Aaron Rodgers coming in, we're expecting him to do a lot better things than what he did last year because he wasn't there, you know. We're expecting him to be, and when I said we, like I said, I was going off into that. Right now, San Fran, which was just come out the Super Bowl, you know, the second best team, well, number 1 team in the NFC division. I'm not sure which one they are, AFC, NFC. I think they're NFC, yeah, NFC division. Second best over there, or the best over there. Second best in regards to the runner-up Super Bowl, just that small thing. And right now, they're only a negative 3.5 favorite to the Jets. And it started out way worse than that. Let me see exactly what it was. It was at negative 4.5. Oh, sorry, opened at 4 many moons ago. Went up to negative 4.5 and been going up and down since. So right now it's at negative 3.5, okay? So, like I said, something being on. Someone knows something about something and someone's not too confident in regards to what's actually happening with the stuff. So, that being said, yeah, we got to be careful with that. Because there's a lot of speculation going on. We have two powerhouse teams, amazing wide receivers, amazing coverage on the cornerback side. The one of the top three, if not the best, cornerback coverage is on the Jets right now, stopping all airplay happening. And right now, this is the first game of the season, so they're actually pretty wild and ready to run. Rest up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting a good holding down of, not really holding down, but prevention of a lot of air miles. Looking at who that Debo and Ayuk, are they going to be getting those numbers that they project at? Which I'm curious now what the numbers are being projected at. Let's take a quick gander at what the receivers are looking at right now for the numbers, for the odds. Because that actually, I don't want to say it's going to make a game breaker, but that does matter drastically in regards to, man, I'm going to beat these kids. If you guys can actually hear all that bumping and jumping on my side, I apologize. But we're here. I wanted to say, the passing, not the attempts, the receiving yards. Do. All right, here we go. What are they looking at for yardage? All right, so not the Jets side. Here we go. Receiving yards. Kittle at 44.5 right now. McCaffrey looking at 33.5. Debo at 50.5. You get 48.5. So, I mean, those numbers aren't too unreasonable. I do foresee that actually possibly maybe happening for some of them. But the air miles are going to be mostly short plays that are going to lead to bigger yards. You're going to allow the yak, yards after catch. It's going to be what they're probably looking for a lot more screenplay type situation. Because as to be expected, when you have a team and the Jets with such great pass coverage, you're going to run on them more. And on that note, our boy Christian McCaffrey, he is looking questionable. Well, I mean, not questionable. They're looking at limiting his productivity, okay? Because he's coming from a calf injury. And with that being said, he's still listed as that as of 5:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which game happens in 3 hours. He's still on the list for questionable. So he's probably going to play. This says they're probably going to play. That's the information we have out right now. They're probably going to play, but it's going to be in limited capacity. But he's going to still try to do what he do, you know what I'm saying? So just for that note right there, let me write this down because I ain't write it down yet. I'm going to look at my boy, Christian McCaffrey, shortest yards. Because his yards, I think, was like 77.5 or something like that for rushing. Short that bad boy. Or one being shorted. Either that being shorted or the receiving yards or both combined. I see what the numbers are going to be, though. Because I thought they were just add the two numbers together, call it a good day, you know what I'm saying? So, let's say right now is receiving yards 33.5, 35.5 receiving yards. No, 33.5. Or over 45.5. Man, what are you doing to me, dog? Oh, okay, so one person. So 33.5 receiving yards. So we're going to be short on one of those. And this, by the way, if you guys don't have like I said, don't recommend the betting. But if you have another no sweater like me, and I'll be putting into a parlay, this is probably something to consider, you know. Swing for the Grand Slam hopefully get a base, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you do later on. But we talk about that another time. But yeah, right now though, that CMF, right now looking at the receiving yards is 35.5 for Christian. Don't know if we're gonna short that yet. Give me a second. I'm gonna look over at let me look at his rushing yards. Because one of these bad boys is not gonna make it. Rushing yards numbers looking at 71.5. He hit that a bunch of times. Let's hit that a bunch of times. They're looking to say they'll keep him at under like the 15 to 20 plays per se. And it's a potential. It's a little less than what he normally does, but it's a potential he actually can hit these numbers. 71.5, he hit that 9 out of 10 games last season. But he also didn't have the calf strain situation last season. That changes a bunch of things, you know what I'm saying? And playing against a really strong defense right now, which they're weaker against the run. But, you know, doesn't change the fact of what I said. Speculative. Sorry, this is why I'm saying like some things are real speculative. Right now, he can't even ball out like wants to. So, let me see what that is real quick before I commit to the play. 80% time, 110.5. That's what I thought I kind of put them together. 110.5. Actually, I might do that. Probably do that one. That shorting. Okay. That being said, all right. So, like I said, this one here, I'm expecting. Which here, look at the numbers here. They're looking at 43.5 is the over under. If I do that, we have the San Fran at negative 205. You catch that at DraftKings. When the Jets, you get a plus 176 at FanDuel. Like I said, the over-under negative 3.5 or 3.5. San Fran, negative 115 at Bet 365. Oh, I got that now. And PA, word. And then I catch the plus 100 for New Jersey. New York Jets. At ESPN Bet at plus 100. Over-under, like I said, 43.5. In all honesty, San Fran tends to have over games. They hit that 8 of the last 10 times. And the Jets, we can't consider what they did in the past because it's irrelevant. A different quarterback, completely different lineup, completely different offensive team, completely different defensive team, completely different defensive coordinators, completely different quarterback. Like, everything's different. So it's like, what's going to happen here now? I'm expecting to be a better game, a closer game. I'm expecting, in all honesty, the under 43.5. That is what I'm expecting here. You know, San Fran definitely has the players to make things happen. The defense is going to be the prime thing here for the Jets and San Fran. I'm curious how it's going to play out. I foresee there being some sacks on both sides, probably 2-1, with probably killing a hit once. And one interception. That's another thing too. Forgot. So that's on that bet too. In a second for one of the picks. But yeah, there's a couple of things that I'm looking at for this game. Like, this is, like I said, me looking for a parlay and looking at a lot of numbers. What I'm seeing, the information is there. This is why I'm leaning on everything how it is right now. So if you are going to bet, which I don't recommend, but I am for my parlay, for my no sweat bet, these are some of the picks. If you're going to bet, I suggest some of these picks, all right? So, 1, I don't know who's going to win this. I'll tell you that right now. I don't know who's going to win this, but it's going to be a close game. It's going to be plus 3.5 close. Potentially. I will lean heavily towards that. Not saying who's going to win what where, but I'm leaning on that. Okay, that's Rams. I have a breaking news right there. Nah, it's Rams. Not point right now. So right now, lean on. If I'm going to bet anything, I think it's going to be a close game. I think it might be an under 35-point game. Kind of like not 35, under 38-point game. Like what happened with the Steelers in Arizona. But better touchdown, probably. At least one touchdown under here. But yeah, we're looking at here. Man, I'm a little iffy about that. Now I still think about that. Because Aaron Rodgers might carry his own weight for points. If he's able to actually throw 2 touchdown passes, that ruins everything. Because actually he has some nice receivers. The boy Garrett Wilson with Michael Williams. It's going to be interesting. Now I'm actually a little hesitant now on to pull the trigger on the under. I do think it'll be a defensive heavy game. Now, full commit. There's going to be a bunch of yards though, to some degree. Maybe some field goals, but under 43.5. Touchdowns aren't happening. Might be one on each side. Under 43.5, just looking at here for that. Like I said, the Jets at 3.5 spread plus. We're leaning that for that with the under 43.5. All right, that's where we get started at, and then from there, the other plays we have there. Oh, Deebo Samuels. Under 3.5 rushing attempts. That one's one I was looking at very heavily. Even though higher chance that they're going to be trying to do more running down low because the pass cover is so good. But I foresee it actually being a screen than actually a handoff for a rush for running. Unless Christian's out. If CMC's out, that might change. Crap. So many speculative things right now. Hurt my heart. Interception, though. I definitely foresee one interception coming from Brock Purdy. That's one thing that's in the cards. And the rushing receiving yards for Christian McCaffrey under negative 10.5. Those are the plays that we're looking at right now. Yeah, that's going to be my parlay. Only one question about that. I don't not worry too much about the 43.5 because I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Where it's going to be at. It's going to be a close game. 3.5. That's going to be close. Like I said, the defense is going to be doing work unless something happens again and everyone gets discouraged because Aaron Rodgers got taken out again. But yeah, so one more time. Jets at 3.5 spread under 43.5. If you could get it better, actually, I might bump it up a little bit just for the giggles and shits because of the parlay. Let's see what the numbers look like for that. But either way, I'm doing the 43.5 under. Got the interception of Brock one time, just one. The under negative 110.5 for Christian McCaffrey, receiving and rushing. That's the word. And the under 3.5 rush attempts if CMC is out. If he's out, then throw that one away. Okay? So those ones we're running with today. And if you're going to make any bets, which I still don't recommend, I still got another week before we actually are consistently making real bets, okay? Start looking at these things the right way. But if you're going to make any bets, use the information from there, and let's go make this money, guys. Happy gambling grinders. Make a wish. Out.